As you can see, I'm up here at the sawmill again. Right here's the old trusty frontier. Ah, that's where that's at. I forgot I put that there. Oh, anyways. Squirrel! I tell you guys, I am, girls and gals, I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed. I don't know. I'm in big trouble here. To be honest with you, big trouble. I've got so much stuff to do. Like I'm feeling like the world's crushing down on me here lately. I hate to say that because, everybody likes an upbeat video. Yee, everything's great on the homestead. Oh, homesteaders, they have such great lives. But I mean, there's times like this that, man, things weigh on you. So I've got, at bare minimum, I need to do 2 rabbit hutches. At minimum, 2 rabbit hutches. We have a buck, new Flemish buck coming from North Carolina sometime next month. I really don't know. But anyways, it's coming, so I need a space for him. What else? Well, I've got the pigs up here, and they're in that little hut, and we keep them in there for like 2-3 weeks. I know it sounds like a bunch of crap, but man, you got to get them like used to you, so they don't try to. If you know anything about a pig and they get scared, they just take off running and they'll blast through whatever's in front of them. So we got that. So I need. I don't want them where they're at right now. I need to move them. And I need to move them way up. I don't know. I have a field that's up behind me there, that real steep field I'm in, that that at the top of it has our internet connection. So I need to move. I want to move them up there to that area up there. I don't like to keep them. A couple years ago when we were doing pigs, I kept them in the same area twice, and it was nasty. What else? So I got to do that. That means I got to build a pen, and then at some point I got to move them up there. So 2 rabbit hutches. I got to move them. The wife wants me to fence an area off down by the house. She wants to start a medicinal herb garden this year because we are selling our tinctures and stuff like that. So she wants to do some more of that stuff. I've got to finish her kitchen area, which I need lumber for. And then the big thing here, folks, this is May 22nd. I think. Is this May 22nd? 23rd. I was wrong. 23rd. So today's May 23rd. And I can tell you right now, we've had a week of rain. We still have at least 1 more day of it. When the sun comes out, it is going to be hay season. And that's going to suck. And I'll tell you why. Up until this year, I've been mowing my uncle's fields across the road there. You've watched my hay videos, you've seen that. And he's getting up there. I kind of like turned that over to my cousin. My cousin's kind of like got some stipulations on there. So he's like, he wants it done and then the second cutting is going to a friend of his. So I have that kind of pressure right now that I need to get this hay done, but I'm not going to play those games, to be honest with you, because I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize burning my barn down. So kind of have that, because if I don't get that, then I got to buy hay. And if I got to buy hay, that's money that, you know, you got to fork off the homestead to run the homestead. So the less you do of that, the better. So, oh, what else? There's all kinds of stuff. I need a new house for the bucks. The bucks need a new house. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it just feels really overwhelming. If you know, if these rabbit hutches, if I was just able to run down to the Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a bunch of crappy ass pine 2x4s and some plywood and slap this all together, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I don't like doing that. I like making my own stuff. I enjoy running this mill, but you know, it's time consuming. And I can't really see it, but I'm getting low on logs. So that means here very shortly, I'm going to have to go start cutting trees down and not butch. Oh, excuse me, man. It is cold and windy out here. My nose is running. Pollen's flying. It's all good stuff. It's not a huge deal because I need to harvest some trees. All these cherry trees are just, I don't know what's going on with them, if we have some kind of disease or what, but they need harvested before they're completely crap and these windstorms come through and just tear everything to pieces. So I've got to get that done. Plus, not that, but right there, can you see that? I got to do firewood. So I was coming out here to do that yesterday, and it was just a freaking washout. So yeah, feels like the pressure's on me right now for sure. So anyways, I'm going to stop whining. And this is what I got on this. This is the log here. This is the log I have. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Let me flip my screen around so I can see what you're looking at. Right there. All right. Good God Almighty. I can't walk. I can't do anything. So it's 9 3/4. So I actually cut this end of it off. It was too long for the mill, and yeah, so I cut the small end off. It was pretty crappy up here, anyways. So I need minimum of 4 or 8 4x4s. So I might be able to get an 8-inch can out of this. Probably a 7 something. So we'll see. So I might just try to do, and I need 2x4s. I need a bunch of 2x4s. So, yeah. All right, let's get going. All right, guys. So what I've got here is we've got 8-inch cant, a little over 6 and a quarter, 6.5 here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 3/4 board off the top, and then I'm going to drop down on the scale to 4 inches, and then I'm going to split this, and then that will give me basically almost a 2x2 inch top, a little bit less than 2 inches, and then a 4x4 at the bottom. Then I can just flip everything up on its side, drop it down to 4 inches. I'll have 2 4x4s and 2 2x4s, and then a 1 3/4 board out of this one. Yay! Make it happen, Captain. They're not really 2x4s, are they? Huh. Shit, that didn't work out for me somewhat. All right, we got a couple 3/4 boards. We got some tomato stakes. We got some 2x4s, and I know they're not true 2x4s, but honestly, most of the 2x4s I use are, across the bottom of the rabbit hutch holding the floor up. So, I mean, we're going to have the most weight I'm going to have on these are like 20 pounds of a rabbit. So, I don't have to have true 2x4s underneath there. And then I got my 4x4s. I got 4 or 5 of them. That guy there, I think he's long enough. I'm going to need 2 more long ones, though. Those 2 on the bottom have some rotten in them at like 6.5 feet, which might be good enough. But I'm going to cut. Well, I need 3 more, right? I needed 8, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, the sun's out for the moment. I am going to end the video here, guys. I'm probably going to run over, throw a log on the mill so it's sitting here. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll come up and do a little milling, do some firewood, something. So really appreciate you coming along. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Please leave a comment. I really like comments. Tell me what you're thinking of all this shenanigans. And am I going to mill my way out of all this, or am I going to be screwed and not have enough time to get everything done I need before the rabbits get here and hay season? So that's the other thing. I got to get my hay equipment ready to go. So, yay. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.